Good morning. It's turned out nice again. Well, I don't know. It's a bit cloudy. It is that way. It looks better that way. I should have turned it round that way. But I don't want to face into the sun. How you doing, guys? You all right? So yeah, morning briefing. If you're new to my channel, the morning briefing is a briefing in the morning where I tell my friends, the really cool, nice, respectful people on this channel, what the schedule is for the day, and also I go through my acknowledgements of the last 24 hours, people that have supported me and the channel. However, there's a few people out there that are a bit thick and don't listen to the introduction or understand that the morning briefing isn't here to entertain them in any way, shape or form. So the rest of you, good morning. How are you doing? Yeah, I might have been a little bit stressed by some of the comments yesterday. I'll be honest with you, I did a meal stand video last night, and you know, I had to boot 2 or 3 people off the channel. They'll be talking to themselves. They can still post on the channel, like comments and things, but no one will ever see them. Not me, not you. We will not be subjected to their ignorance and their stupidity. Because you know what? People are thick as pig shit. I listen, right? I do this YouTube channel because I love doing the YouTube channel, and I love interacting with all the really nice people that's out there in the universe. I really do. But every now and then you get people that come along and you think that that life revolves around them or whatnot. You know, just give, demand. Well, I'm sorry, but that don't work around here, does it, Remy? And if we want to sit here and talk for half an hour about what the fuck we want, we will, won't we, pal? Where we will. So, guys, I need to explain to you what the schedule is today, what's happening today. Remy, please don't knock the tripod. Okay, live stream. I don't know if there's going to be a live stream today. I had a live stream yesterday and it did work at 4 o'clock UK time. I was very happy with that. It gave me a couple of hours in the evening for myself. But on Wednesdays, I go and watch the lads play football. My friends play football on a Wednesday. So I'm going down there in about an hour. After that, I have to go on some club business. Just stuff that I've got to do in town. Straight from the football. I would usually stay at the football till about 2 o'clock, but I need to be somewhere at 1, so I need to shoot off. Today I get to try that new lens out at the football, so I'm looking forward to that. And my intention today was to go to the football, watch that, try the new lens, and then maybe go for a beer with Martin. But I'm hoping that Martin might come with me to where I've got to go, because it's a venue down the beach here, one of the sponsors, and a couple of players are going down there. They're filming a commercial, if you like, sort of thing. And the president said to me this morning, "Is there any chance you could pop by?" And I went, "Yeah, I'll come down." So, got to do that, guys. So I'm not sure I'm going to get the live stream done. Just check around the channel later today, around 4 o'clock. But I've got a feeling it might not happen today, unfortunately. If it doesn't, tomorrow we will be back to normal. I've got a meeting in the morning tomorrow. Honestly, I'm doing 1,001 things at the moment. So. What else is there to tell you? You can see the stress is creeping in. Today, what's on the agenda today? I don't think there's going to be many videos today for said reasons. Wednesdays I do usually go and see my friends. However, I will take a look at things when I finish this this briefing. Now, what I wanted to point out to you was yesterday I uploaded a video, a meal stand video. You know how the meal stand works, right? If you don't, then go and watch one of the meal stand videos, and I tell you at the beginning of each of them. And the frustration is just off the grid. I want the meal stand to be available to everybody, right? Because there's some really super cool, nice people on my channel, right, that are not in a position to join the channel, and I hate excluding them. But then when toilet heads come along and run the mouths, you know, I just think I ain't got the patience for that. I don't need that. You know, I'm too old for that. I'm a busy guy. I want to put stuff out there for everyone, and it's this small minority of dipshits that ruin it for everybody. Because when I started seeing some of the comments last night, I was like, do you know what? I wish I'd just fucking put that on for the channel members, because you get no grief. The best thing you can ever do, right, is find a way of becoming a channel member. If I could introduce channel membership at 1 pence, I would fucking do it. And there's no way of doing it, because there's a minimum thing, and if you introduce something lower, it has to go higher, basically. So whatever tiers there are now, the next one has to go higher. I can't see a way of putting it in lower. I just want more of you on there to escape the madness and sadness of these plebs online, to be honest with you. But the thing is, they're quickly got rid of, right? So we see the stupidity once and then they're gone. So that's that. In that video, in the mail stand video, the claim, as I point out to you all the time, treat these things with a huge pinch of salt. The claim was, from memory, you know what my memory's like, and it was only last night, I can get the email, it was that Slot and his agent had been called to a high-level meeting, I think it was described as, on Friday of this week, right? That's the claim. Now, even the good people, right, on the channel, the nice people, I see the comments, and they're saying, you know, thinking that this means that, oh, you know, I've seen comments like, from good people, from nice people, from people I fucking absolutely love, saying, oh, I don't think he'll get sacked on Friday, or because of this, or, but listen, just because, right, there's a high level meeting, if it's even true, right, doesn't mean that it's about sacking him there and then, right? I don't know why people always jump to the conclusion of that. I don't know if it's because they listen to the Twitter twats, or it's what people expect, the bullshit. There's meetings all the time, right? But maybe we're just hearing more about high-level meetings because at the moment, everyone's probably thinking, oh, I wonder if that meeting's the one, the most important one. You know, there could be a meeting every fucking Friday, for example. But this time, there's got to be something in it. You've got to think how human beings react to finding out about something. What I'm trying to say here to you guys that are amazing, right, is don't just assume that if there's a meeting on Friday that it means that that's to decide whether they're sacking him or telling him that they're sacking him. That's just not going to happen. Let me explain to you, right? When a manager is fired, they do not sit around the table and go, well, you know what, we might fire you right now, or we might fire you tomorrow, or maybe next Tuesday, right? I remember years ago, Christian Purslow, I think his name was, the managing director of Liverpool Football Club, which was kind of like, we used to have a chief executive, then it was managing director, sent an email, right, in the middle of the night to someone I know, right? However, the email was sent in error, right? So let's say you've got John Smith and John Wilson, right? And he sent it to the wrong John, okay? And in this email, it said, we're going to sack Rafa tomorrow morning. This is how we're going to handle it. This is how we're going to do it. I've still got the email. This is how we're going to do it. This is how we're going to word it. This is how we're going to, you know, break it to the press, that kind of thing. Basically, you know, how a club operates with it internally. Like, this is how it's like. Massive cock up on his part. But the relationship between Christian Purslow at the time and the person I knew at the time was quite intense, right? Because it was during all that, you know, do you remember Rafa doing the, you know, I'm going to focus on training my team. Do you remember when he lost his shit and all that? And so these two, you know, it was a very stressful time for the fans, right? Now, normally, I think that person that I know might have kept that private, but I think it was an opportunity to say, look how they're running the club. They're sending emails to people that they shouldn't be sending them to. And Rafa, we all loved Rafa or whatever. And he was very angry and had been excluded by the club a little bit, if you like. It was a very important person and period or whatever. Anyway, that person sent the email to me. And he replied to Christian Purslow saying, don't think this was meant for me, Christian. And he was like, oh, yes, you know, oops, kind of thing, right? So I knew before Rafa knew that he was getting sacked, right? And it's very difficult when you come into information like that. So there was no high-level meeting a couple of days before with Rafa. Did you get my drift, right? So if you hear of a meeting, Arne Slot and his agent are going to a meeting. Now, it's not positive, is it? Do you know what I mean? It's like, I don't think that's positive. I mean, unless they're going to sign a new contract. I mean, let's be honest, it could be, right? So who am I to say it's not positive? It could be his new contract being finalised, right? It could be. It could be. Why should we assume it's negative? That's the wrong thing to say, Duncan, right? But it doesn't mean that this meeting is to pull the trigger. Stop going with the dramatic side of it. You know, do you know what I mean? Like, just think, oh, it could be one of a million things. However, if it's his agent, it's going to be in relation to his employment. It has to be, right? So it could be as simple, hey, like we want to have a chat about how things are going. Your agent wanting to come in and discuss contract renewals and the future. This is how we see things. And at that meeting, it gives an opportunity, if it's even true, if this meeting is taking place, pinch of salt, remember, to say, well, we're not happy with this direction, or we're not happy with that, or there's going to be changes, and Richard Hughes is fucking off to Saudi, and Michael Edwards is sulking because we didn't buy a second club. So all your contracts, are up in the edge. It's just many discussions. The reason I'm doing this or mentioning this is I just don't want you to always assume that just because there's a meeting, high level meeting or whatever, it don't mean jack shit, really, does it? Not by default, it doesn't. There could be an outcome at that meeting that is very negative towards Arne Slot, but by default, we do not know that it's that. We shouldn't assume that it's to do with sacking him, right? Do you know what I mean, guys? Because I hate having to reply to comments, people saying like, and they're nice people. There's nothing wrong. I'm just trying to help you, and just trying, just get it in your head a little bit. And I'm not patronising you. I'm trying to be cool as fuck with you. You're amazing. But, I don't want to reply to comments saying, well, there's no suggestion he's going to be sacked on Friday. Do you know what I mean? I just don't know why people always assume that that's what it must mean. It's always, the most dramatic outcome that people assume. And, for what it's worth, I don't think Arne Slot will be at Liverpool next season. I think there's a very good chance that Xabi Alonso will be. But there's also two other names I can think of that have been mentioned as, apparently we've spoken to them or sounded them out over the last few months, right? Which we'll talk about on another day. If you want me to talk about that, I'll do a video about it. Right now, as far as I can see, there's 3 people that Liverpool are supposed to have spoken to, right, or sounded out. That's their job to do that. Even if they wanted Alonso, they've got to sound out other options. And if Edwards is at the club, is Alonso coming? Now, the thing is, they said, David Ornstein said that Liverpool were steadfast behind Arne Slot. Well, where's his contract then? There's no contract extension, or is that what's happening on Friday? Slot, Hughes, Edwards, if they were so fucking great at their job and there was so much confidence in those 3 individuals, why are their contracts still not extended? You don't fuck around. You do not lose good people, right? So clearly the club have taken their time. Well, the club, should I say, the ownership have taken their time to not extend until there's some clarity of what's going on, right? So, in my opinion, I will be. Listen, it's opinion, right? My opinion is no more important than yours. I'm not an ITK. I had some fucking prick on here last night. What did he say last night? Just some, I don't know, but it was very insulting. Do you know what I mean? And I'm like, fuck you, I didn't say that, you fucking moron. Do you know what I mean? I can't do with these people. I've been on the internet for almost 30 years with Cop Talk, right? So I'm very experienced with morons, trust me. But sometimes it's just I start a video and say, this is the morning briefing, there'll be nothing exciting in it. And you get people going, 10 minutes in and there's nothing exciting in this. What, did you listen at the beginning? Do you know what I mean? It's just, I can't believe these people are walking around us in society, guys. Honestly, I can't. What's going on here? Reminder to move. Cheeky cunt. My watch just said reminder to move. What's it trying to say? So, the meeting. We don't know. Look, just because someone says there's a meeting, doesn't even mean there is a meeting, right? But don't assume that it's always like the vows, the big decisions. It could be anything. So just don't worry about that. I'm pretty certain that that there's going to be changes at Liverpool, and so I'd be shocked if they offered him a new deal. Fucking absolutely shocked. And I think that it'd be a bit like when Brendan Rodgers, where they just waited too long with that before giving him the boot. It's not working. Football's boring, and that's it. Nobody wants to kick anyone when they're down. Certainly not. But the Richard Hughes. Listen, the journalist that commented about Richard Hughes and Saudi. He's a very well-respected journalist out in that area, in that neck of the woods, right? He's not known for sensationalism. He's not known for clickbait. He's not known for fake exclusives. So that journalist, if he said Richard Hughes is, is got this opportunity to go up there, then I believe that it will be true. He will be saying that with, because he believes it, right? Now, the thing is, from what I understand, it was still, there's still ifs and buts and maybes, but that's also life, right now, I don't think that Richard Hughes is definitely going to Saudi. I think he has the opportunity to go to Saudi. And I hope he fucking does. And I hope he takes Edwards with him. I said years ago, I've never understood why the people think the sun shines out of Edwards' ass. I've never understood it in my life. Never. Right? All three of them have just, for me, doesn't work for me. Right? That's it. Simple as that. I think there's going to be other changes as well at Liverpool. Other names that you will know from the FSG stroke LFC side of things. There's going to be other changes as well. Everyone focuses on Hughes and Edwards. There's going to be other changes. There's not a lot of negativity around Ward. Is that his name, Ward? You know what I'm like with my memory. But I think there's going to be a shake-up, guys, you know, so that's it. And you know that I will continue to tell you what people claim. Now, listen, when I get these emails, I go, all right. You know, I don't like put much to them. The good thing is that the majority, I think, of the mail stand emails or videos that we do have actually turned out to be very accurate, you know. And it might not seem it at the time, or we might go through one and go, don't really think much to that, and then 6 months later we go, well, you go, because my memory's shite, you come in and go, do you remember that mail stand from 6 months? And I go, oh, fucking hell, yeah. Do you know what I mean? Reading the comments under my videos, right, one is very entertaining, right, I can assure you, because you'll see some right knob jockeys in there. But the 99.9% of people are amazing. But there's some very, very observant people that remember shit. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes they comment on my videos and I go, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Amazing people. You should, if you ever get time, you should go through the comments. You know, watch the video, maybe come back later in the evening. Just have a browse of the comments, right? I have my comments fairly locked down, you know, so you can't, a randomer can't just come along and comment. You've got to be subscribed to a page. To the channel, sorry, for at least a day. So that means that these people that are leaving shitty comments have been around more than, you know what I mean? Like, it's just absolute fucking morons, man. There's some absolute thick people, and they'll never go anywhere in life. If you're gonna, you know, run your mouth at people and be abusive, especially when there's no need to be, you're an absolute dead end. You are, honest. Do you know what I mean? Like, I know there's passion, and I defend people that are passionate, right? I see people argue on the VIP members website all the time, right? But I don't go, oh, he's rude, get rid of him. Just really, it's a bit of passion, like, you know, he's angry about that or something. But when people come on and are just pure out fucking divs and rude, it's like, yeah, just fuck off. I ain't got time for you people around here. We don't fucking need you around here. So good luck if you're going to leave a shitty comment on this video, because you'll only get to do it once and then no one will ever see you again. You'll be talking to yourself. Right, guys, what I want to do is just quickly go over the acknowledgements. Now, I did a live stream at 4 o'clock UK yesterday. That's going to be my new time moving forward, I think. But with a mixture of later streams as well and an early stream on a weekend. It did work for me, to be honest with you. And yesterday's stream was supported by Niall, my big brother, Emil Olsen, Errol, Sean O'Neill, Brother Ben, Eddie, Mark the Legend, Andy V73, Lee, Tez, Quadbod, Adam O'Hare, Lee Bradshaw, Darren Ashbrook, Chronic Weed Red LFC. Guys, thank you so much. I was worried about hosting a live stream at 4 o'clock yesterday. I just thought, you know, I mean, I would go live all day. I love it. But you got to remember that a live stream, I have to generate revenue as well. If I don't generate revenue, I don't pay my bills, all right? And I can't be more transparent with you as to how things operate here, right? No ball shaving products, no betting links, no sponsored products, no clickbaiting, no videos for the sake of it, no sensationalism, right? So I try to do things right, and I wear my heart on my sleeve, right? And those people there support me as they put a massive smile on my face, because I thought 4 o'clock stream, not 7:30, 7, 6:30, whatever, might be poorly attended. And those guys there really helped me yesterday, I can assure you. Revenue's down for this month. We're still in March, aren't we? February is the worst month of the year. March is pretty poor. To be honest with you, it's usually the second worst. But what do? I'm not going to start just like sensationalizing and making videos. So it's imperative that people that are in a position to do so, you know, that can support me via the super thanks or super chats, whatever, which these were on the live stream. Yeah, because all of us in life have obligations, right? And you know now I'm working very closely with CF Benidorm, right? and the DB7 group, the whole thing, right? The whole club, the whole setup, right? And I don't want to stop what I do here, right? I don't want to do that. And the ownership know that. They know that this is my life and what I want to do. But I don't want to be in a situation where I go, well, I'm going to have to go and do this because YouTube don't work for me. Do you know what I mean? So this is why I do the shout outs, to acknowledge people. And I think, you know what, if it worked for these, I mean, I finished my stream yesterday and I said to Laura, my chick, I went, the stream was really well supported. I was surprised, you know. So massive thank you to you guys that did that yesterday. I quickly want to thank, those are called super chats. These are super thanks. So under my video, there's a love heart. All my videos, there's a love heart, which is a super thanks. I always give a shout out, as I am doing now in my morning briefings, to people that do that. First one, Errol, channel member as well, Squad. Thanks. Let's hope it's true. This is to do with Edwards on the phone to Alonso claims yesterday. I think there's communication between Liverpool's someone to do with the club and Alonso. Listen, I can't prove, but I would absolutely believe there's been communication because I believe Jose Felix Diaz. All right, so but whether or not Edwards was on the phone to Alonso after a game or something, I don't know. Errol, thank you, man, and thanks for the email the other day. Also, Darryl Lloyd as well, and a channel member again. Thank you, Squad. Copites of Anfield, Gareth Turner. He's doing a great interview series at the moment. Lovely lad. He says, grab a coffee, bro. Top man. Sorry I don't get back to you all the time on the messages. I am so busy, Gareth. My friends and family, you know, I haven't spoke. My friend Smooth messaged me the other day. Are you coming on the Xbox? I had 2 days it took me to reply to him. I'm for the first time in my life really overwhelmed with communication and trying to respond to everybody. Gareth, thank you. Also, Steve 1GI as well supported me with a super thanks. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. My big brother Niall as well. Squad, thank you, my man. He's always there. Mark the Legends in there as well. Morning, my man. Hope you're well. Squad, that was 22 hours ago. Thank you so much, guys. In the video description there is 3 links: PayPal, Monzo, and Revolut. Revolut is my beer kitty for the weekend, as you know, and we had Gibson Fender yesterday contributed, although he did say it's for a coffee, so maybe we'll have the coffee on the Sunday or something like that. And he reached out yesterday, so thank you, Gibson. Paul K, I will be in touch with you. You sent me a long message to do with the merchandise. I'll be in touch with you, brother. I just haven't had time to get around to you. I won't forget. It's there. It's on the top of my screen. Okay. Is there anybody else on there? That's euros. Let's go to pounds. Okay, Richard. Richard tried to support me on Revolut, but it says declined here. I don't want you to think that it's gone through, Richard. It won't be you. This happens to a lot of people on Revolut. I think it's something to do with the security checks or something. I'm not sure. But I just want you to know, I don't want you to think that it's gone through, you know, and it hasn't. So please check on that. And thank you for, you know, stepping up to support me. Do you know what I mean? Whether it works or not, my friend, the thought was there, man. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Yesterday, missed voice call. Oh my God! See what I mean? That's my girl ringing me, so I can't. I'm just too busy. She's ringing again. She's gonna have to wait. No, I'm gonna have to stop it. I'll explain in a second. There we go. I'm back, and you didn't even notice the break. I just put it on still pause. No, she's got a hospital appointment. Normally, I would just say you have to wait, and then I just twigged that she's dealing with the hospital this morning. So many things going on. Right, I have no idea where I was then. I think I was going through the acknowledgements. Yeah, I think I said something like Revolut sometimes knocks back. I don't know what I was doing, to be honest with you. I have got so many things going on in my life right now. It's untrue. Not quite sure if my life will get any better, but my life is pretty cool. I'm happy, but I've just got a lot going on. And I just wanted to mention, if I can change the email account to here. Deborah, I got a lovely email from Deborah yesterday. I will reply to you as well. Again, it just takes me forever to do these things at the moment, and it's just a lot of stress, guys. But good stress. It's all for good reasons. Well, I mean, obviously she's got an hospital appointment today, which she's worried about, and but there you go. I have no idea where we were. We were cut off mid-sentence, but I think I did all my acknowledgements. If I didn't, please let me know, all right? And, for the rest of us out there, the good people in society, maybe it's not for me to determine whether I'm good or not, but my mate wrote a book, a World War II book, a couple of years ago, and he gave 4 copies to 4 friends. And in mine, it did say to dunk one of life's good guys, all right? So he did say that. So I'm taking it. But for those of us all right, let's rephrase this. For those of us in life, all right, online and offline, that try to be polite, try to be helpful, try to be considerate, try to be nice, let's us just keep doing our positive vibes. Let's us just keep exchanging ideas and comments in the videos. Let's not lose our shit, and be aggressive or abusive to other people. And if I see other people abuse you in the comment section or run their mouths at you, I can assure you they're gone too. I don't just protect myself, I protect you, right? I will not tolerate it on this channel ever in a million years. I had people coming on my live stream last night saying, "Oh, I've been getting abuse here, I've been getting abuse there," and I'm like, well, you won't get it on here. You will not get it on here. We do not want those toe rags, those plebs from society. Passion's one thing. When people go, "Shut your fucking mouth, Liverpool fucking lost, you div." Yeah, maybe you shouldn't talk like that. But I understand it sometimes when people are a bit like, and then sometimes they'll turn around and go, "Sorry, I didn't mean it. I'm just really," you've got to give it's just common sense, right? But there is some scroats on here, there's some scroats on here. There's people that come on here deliberately to attack me, purely to attack me, right? That doesn't bother me in the fucking slightest, because I've had that for years, right? And the thing is, what you've got to remember is there's far more of us good people out there, or you good people out there, forget me being good, far more good, lovely, positive people out there that leave comments on my videos every day that have got so much shit going on as well that don't even behave like that. Just remember, you are in the majority of being cool and nice, and that's a much better way, right? So that's me done, rant over. I've got to go. Things to do. Right, so I'll calm down a little bit now. I think I've covered everything. I'm not angry. I mean, calm down as in like stress, Now, my girl was on the phone to me then, and she's upset as well. Someone's upset her this morning, and she's upset now, and she's going to an appointment, and I don't want her to be upset. So, but this again, same sort of thing in life. Go and ruin someone's day, or go and make a difference to someone's day, and be nice. People no. I don't understand it myself. I don't know. Maybe it's just the way people are brought up, right? I've been brought up. I don't remember my mum or my dad ever putting a book in front of me saying how to be nice to anybody. How to be a human being, how to be nice and caring. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an agent. I'm definitely not an agent. I'm not an angel. Over the years, I'm sure I've made fucking loads of mistakes. That's part of growing up. But I don't know. If I just try and see, I see people, when I was in New York, there's people carrying, like, there's women with maybe a baby, someone trying to carry a pram up a steps, and people just walk past. And I'm the sort of person that I'll just grab it. If I get it, darling, you're all right. It's like, no, but my mum and dad didn't teach me to do that. Do you know what I mean? Anyway. So, I'm off the football. I'm going to try my camera. Then I've got to go to this filming. Then I'm going to see if Martin will go with me. Or not, I'll link up with him later. Then I'm going to see my girl because I need to see how she's got on at the hospital today. And I couldn't go with her. Before you're wondering why I'm not there, I wasn't able to do it. She doesn't need me for that. She shouldn't be there long. And it's more of a case where she's got to get out of work and back to work. She ain't got time for me to go. It'd take longer if I go, to be honest with you. But I do want to be kept updated, obviously. And I think, to be honest with you, I think she wants to meet up with me later and just have a little beer, just a little, you know, do you know what, guys? We hardly see each other. It's mental. We hardly see each other, and that's why I'm trying to do the streams at 4 in an afternoon. You know, and she got the bus back yesterday. Normally I pick her up, but she's good like that. She's a great lass. Honestly, if you met her, she's a good crack. You know what I mean? She's a good laugh. She's very caring, and someone's upset her, and it's just, I'm not happy about that, you know. But tranquilo, let's just chill. Let's chill. All right, guys. If you don't hear from me again later today, then you know obviously I've been, you know, caught up busy things. I've met my girl, had a beer. I've got a really important meeting in the morning, so I can't go on a bender or anything like that. There's just not enough hours in a fucking day. There really isn't. Yeah. All right. I'm off. My head's all over the place. Can you tell? My head is absolutely frazzled this morning. But I'm in a good mood. I am in a good mood. I really am. And I really am in a very good mood. You know, listen, I'm about to go and see my mates play football. And I'm going to be taking photographs and enjoying myself and having a cafe con leche con saccarina. And I'm just going to be cool. You know what I mean? I'm living a perfect life in many ways. I am, guys. Like, following Liverpool, I know my love is not the same as it was because of the top flight game. But it's a dream. This is my dream job with you. You know, and there's opportunities where I could stop this right now and go and work full time for someone, but I don't want to. I want to be here with you. This is us. This is our thing. We've been here too long to do that. And we're going to go through this journey together, and we're going to keep going through it together. Honestly, I know it sounds wishy-washy, but it's fucking true. You know? And I don't know, I'm in a really good mood because people came and supported me at 4 o'clock yesterday, and I was worried that they wouldn't. So I was glad about that. I mean, I'm not saying they will all the time, like, and we do need to cater for everyone in different time zones and that, you know. So, right, let me go. I'll speak to you in a bit. If you've got Instagram or X or Facebook, you can search these accounts, right? CF Benidorm Talk, right? Then you see all my Benidorm pictures and stuff and all that, right? DKB Photos, Photos. That's my photos where I go to other clubs. I'm going to another club on Sunday, nothing to do with CF Benidorm. Do that. And they're on, you know, Facebook, Instagram, and X. Yeah. I just heard a van shut. Please, doorbell, don't ring. I've got a feeling my doorbell's going to ring. Tap to go live. Oh, it is an order, a delivery. Right, I've got to go, guys. 1 second. You didn't notice, but I went to the door. There was a delivery. Oh dear, I didn't want to just rush off. All right. Yeah, if I'm not around later today, you know why. I'll keep an eye on things, though. And if I need to pop up, I will. But we'll see. All right, guys. If by any small chance you enjoyed this video, please thumbs up the video. I'm sure there'll be some thumbs down on this video because I haven't got time for you fucking idiots. And you won't be able to comment on the channel anymore. Well, you will, but we won't see you, and you'll soon realise that if you've watched this video, so I'm sure you'll thumbs it down. Enjoy talking to yourself. Please thumbs up the video. Drop me a comment. There's a super thanks button, love out under the video if you want to support me. There's links in the video description. Revolut's my beer kitty on Saturdays. Etc, etc. That's it. All right. Okay, guys, take it easy. Please listen throughout the day. If you see anything to do with Liverpool, drop it on this video so I can see it while I'm out and about and I can investigate. Cheers.